Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the books that I've pre-ordered and purchased from thrifting from the bookstore, as well as pre-orders that came in. I visited a new independent bookstore that I've really fallen in love with called the Pen and Dagger, and really enjoying my time visiting there. They had the annual sale, so I got some great finds from that store as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to need to reorganize my bookshelves because of all the books that I have purchased and I need to now find room for. Come along for this enjoyment and this journey. Grab a drink and let's take a look at all the books I got. This is the stacks of the books that I either pre-ordered for the month that came in July, or finished reading for the month, or thrifted from different thrift stores, or bought from the local independent Pen and Dagger bookstore. So let's take a look at this first stack. The first one, the two books that I pre-ordered that came in July, which is The Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. And then the other one that I pre-ordered was The Enchanted Greenhouse. Aren't they both exciting and very beautiful covers? I'm so excited. I did finish reading The Sea Garden this month and got back the Moon Garden from a friend that was reading it. And then I also started the Dungeon Crawler Carl series and loved that as well, 5 stars. And then the books that I got from the Pen and Dagger independent bookstore was The Children of Time, of course another series that I'm gonna have to start. And then the second book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, Carl's Doomsday Scenario. And then I also got The Compound as another book. And then the last one I got is The Reformatory. This month I also went to 3 different Goodwill stores, a new thrift store to me called Thrifty in the town that I live in, as well as another thrift store that I think was Thrift World. So I got 2 new puzzles, the 5th book in the Magisterium series, a couple of Nicholas Sparks books, including The Lucky One, Counting Miracles, and Every Breath. And so in addition to those, I also got Do You Dream of Terra 2, the Book of Speculation, Star Daughter, The Measure, and Mary Kay Andrews' Hello Summer. So that is a lot of books this month. I don't normally get this many, but I thought I would share the awesome collection of books I got for the month of July. Now on to the main reason why I am filming this new vlog is because, as you can see, my bookshelves are all full of books that either I have read or still need to read. And so I need to do some reorganization. My printer is down there with some more board games, and then going over to some more games and magazines, as well as the second shelf of books I have not read yet, my Harry Potter collection, as well as some paintings that I need to either frame or hang up, and also the books that I have currently read and the different figurines on top of my bookshelf. So hopefully we get to look at and reorganize some bookshelves and get some of the books I have read and have not read organized onto my shelves. After making several changes to my bookshelves, I have set up my souvenir box from my trip to London and Paris at the top, as well as put up my Philosopher's Stone from London that I got for a Harry Potter series. And then I have redone my shelves. And let's take a look at, these are the books that I have read already. And here are all the Harry Potter books that I have read. And then moving on down to my shelf of books I have not read yet, as well as my magazines and some of my games. And then moving over to the other shelf, my printer and some games. I have added a stack of puzzles as well as books I have not read yet. This shelf is a mix of books I have read and have not read, but wanted to keep some series together, but also hardcover books. This is mainly a shelf of all books I have not read yet, including some romance and some YA and some young reader. And up here is also a mix of books that I have not read, but all hardcover. But I mainly read almost all of these in the series. I have read the whole Hunger Games series, as well as the Inheritance games and the spin-off series, but I want to get more into the Enchanted Greenhouse as well as the Book Wanderers. Taking a closer look at the paperback books in the adult section, including mystery, thrillers, horror, and science fiction, which books do you think that I should prioritize and read next? I am leaning towards maybe The Children of Time or Revenant X, which is the sequel to Paradise 1. Or do I need to prioritize keeping going in the Housemaid Secret series and watch The Housemaid Watching? I have read The Housemaid Secret. I did read that on my London trip. If you are more interested in checking out my London trip, feel free to check out those vlogs below. That series continues every week, and we are currently looking at Paris. But yeah, which books do you think I should read next from these? Please comment down below. And looking at my small nonfiction section, which one should I prioritize next? I am reading about 10 pages of nonfiction every morning before I have breakfast. And so right now I am currently reading Emily Lay's The More is Less. And so, no, the less is more. Wow, that was a reverse order. But yeah, which one should I read next after that book? Here are the puzzles that I currently have. If you have a recommendation on which one of these I should do next, let me know. As you can see, I like some beautiful scenes with lots of colors, and I enjoy those. If you have any recommendations on also Nicholas Sparks' book that you see that I should read, I am excited to read The Measure. It's on one of my top TBRs as well. So comment below if you prefer any of these. Moving on up to my hardcover section, I have read all of the books up through Dungeon Crawler Carl and everything to the right of that, including the second book. Those are the books I have not read yet. If you have a preference on one of those. I do really like Veronica Ross writing. Let me know if you do too, as well as which books do you like out of these? Do you prefer the Fourth Wing series or not? Do you like mixed media? What do you enjoy reading? Moving on up to the next shelf higher, you can see these are some of my young adult, middle grade, and romance books. There's a wide variety of books on here. The Best Witch in Paris was the books that I got at Shakespeare & Co. in Paris, and so I think that would be a fun one to read and kind of remember my trip to Paris. But yeah, do you have any preferences? Have you read any of these? I know The Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping just came out. Are you excited to read that one? And moving up to my last shelf that I have books that I have not read yet. I have read everything except for the Enchanted Greenhouse and the Book Smugglers. So the Book Smugglers or the Book Wanderers or the Map of Stories, the Pages & Co. series. Have you read either of those? Let me know what you think. Hopefully this was an exciting look at some of the books that I love and enjoy. Which ones do you have recommendations based off of the books on my shelf? Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this video of seeing all the new books that I've picked up, as well as reorganizing my shelves to fit everything on them. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more content coming up on reading, as well as all kinds of things that I get up to. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!